It's a private park. It's closed anytime. The city owns it. It's closed.
It's not a private park. It's a public park.
It is public, and we can close it, and we're closing it.
Okay, under what grounds?
I just told you. We can close it
I'm sorry, I
anytime.
didn't hear you. You don't need to talk to me rude. I'm just a mom with my kids.
You guys gotta go. Let's go get your kids.
So you're saying it's closed right here?
I am saying the playground is closed.
Okay, my
So
kids
get
are
your
on
kids
there.
out the playground.
Are you going to take us off?
I can cite all of you.
You're going to arrest us all? You just said you're arrested.
I said you could be cited or arrested. I'm trying to be nice here.
That wasn't so nice.
Well, I gotta yell so you guys can hear me.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
What's your name and your badge number?
Sergeant Fiscus 3094.
Sergeant Fiscus 3094.
I got to go with these people. I'm not gonna go home, but
So what is going on?
Not your fault.
COVID scare, yeah. I guess all this tape, like on that statue, was on all this stuff, and I guess people tore it off. So I'm sorry. I wish you could stay and play. Some angry kids, I get it. Hi guys. So I'm sorry. Hopefully this thing will open up soon. Okay, you guys have any questions?
Well, it's a public park, so I do wonder why it's being closed when it's a public park. I mean, we're not breaking a law.
Well, the city closed it, and the city can close the park at any time.
Under what grounds? Under what grounds can they just come in and...
The city code says they can.
But we have to
With the
still pay
city-
taxes, right? I mean, we're paying taxes down. We don't get a refund on the parks we're
I am
paying
not the
for.
one to argue with. The one to argue with, if you don't like it, is the mayor or the parks director. I'm just a law enforcement officer, and I've been asked to come here and make sure everyone leaves. So,
Right, you're the line of enforcement on an order that, quite frankly, is unconstitutional.
okay, that's something to take up with the mayor and the parks director.
But you're enforcing it right now.
Yeah,
It's your choice, right?
I could enforce it. I could charge people, but I don't want to do that.
Have you done
Yeah.
that? Have you
I
done
have
that at any
not.
point?
I have not. and I
Okay,
don't
do you
want
plan to? If people decide to...
Ma'am, don't get mad at me.
I'm not-
just
we're
out here. I'm
frustrated.
trying to.
Right.
So this
Don't
is
be
the
mad
deal.
at us. We're just the moms are paying taxes and frustrated with this whole thing.
I pay
Yeah.
taxes too, and I'm frustrated with it as well. But you gotta leave the park.
Or what?
Well, the playground.
So we can be over there on the green grassy area.
Absolutely.
On the
Hey,
paths with
It doesn't
scooters.
make sense to me.
Whoever wants to talk, this is the parks guy. He can tell you exactly what you can and can't do. I will tell you, the playground is closed. We told you that. Okay?
Or you talk to this gentleman.
Well, man,
Well, he's not enforcement, so he might be the park director, though, but he's not going to cite us, and he's not going to arrest us, and he's
but
not
he
going
can
to
ask me to
charge.
cite or arrest you.
Okay, so what would you be citing us for?
Trespassing.
On the public playground
Public property.
that we pay for.
It was closed
But we
by
have the
the,
right to peaceably assemble.
closed by the mayor's and director's order.
So it's up to you if you decide
I'm following orders.
you would like to press
It's a
charges
gotcha
or
thing you're doing.
gotcha. No, we're
It's
just
been
mom.
closed. We're just trying to protect people here.
Right.
Out in the air with the sun.
Right, protect us from getting vitamin D and letting our kids play in the sunshine. I mean,
You guys, you haven't read that the virus stays on plastic for like 72 hours and stuff like that?
So it doesn't stay on plastic in Costco or anywhere else. Places are open with social
This is kind of a
distancing.
gotcha thing, isn't it?
No, we have
Yeah,
rights.
did you guys organize to do this?
No, we're just tired of
No,
this.
so all of you just showed up all
we showed up here so we could let our kids play and have a play date.
It's the mayor's order.
We showed up and it doesn't look close to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops, jeez. Spilled bubbles all over my arm.
We're just going to record our rights.
You know,
Tear the tape off?
I saw it when I got here. I did.
Social distancing order too, right?
Then maybe you should stay away from us. Do you have the
I'm trying
virus?
to back off, so you're supposed to,
You don't have a mask on.
Ma'am, I have told you to exit numerous times. This is it. Exit the playground area now. And don't, I really am trying to be a nice guy with this.
Doesn't sound like a nice guy.
Because you guys aren't listening. I just told you, exit the playground area. It's
But
easy.
we're not trespassing. Are you going to
Ma'am.
cite everyone for not social distancing over here?
Ma'am.
Are you going to
Ma'am,
arrest people for not social
you
distancing?
have 5 seconds.
Okay, this is not.
What is here?
Officer, you don't want to do that. Officer, you don't.
You're being detained right now.
Am I being arrested or detained? Am I arrested or detained? Someone call Idaho Freedom Foundation right now and get them on the phone.
Call now. I'm recording. Someone else call. Okay, can you call? Her kids are here. Her kids are here. What is going to happen? Who's got her kids?
This makes no sense.
He is arresting her for being on a public playground. He is arresting her right now. Officer Fiscus.
As a person, does this make sense to you?
Officer, what is your name and badge number?
Man, you're gonna step away from me.
What is your name and badge number? He does not want to give his name or badge number. I asked him 3 times.
Our children playing in the playground. Can we please
You cannot arrest her.
anyone in Meridian? Any of our centers available? Can't arrest her back
This is Sergeant Fiscus.
Sergeant Fiscus just arrested her. She was standing. Arrested her.
Governor told us
Sarah
last
is
night the
being
lockdown was
arrested.
over.
Who told you that?
Hit me
I haven't
up.
heard
He's
that.
like, oh, yeah, it's over, bro. Let's get everybody hit. The park has some fun.
That's statewide. This is a city thing.
Man, who am I gonna talk to?
The mayor or the
Do you agree with this? She was on the playground. She was on the playground standing there talking, and he arrested
You
her.
have 5 seconds. And then he arrested her.
She just was standing. I have it all on video. I can show you.
Wait,
She
what
was
happened?
standing there.
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know.
She has kids over here. She has 2 kids over here.
She's all our moms, man.
What happened?
She was just standing there on the playground, and he arrested her.
You can't
Under
do that.
what grounds? How can you arrest someone for being on the park?
Stand on the road, okay?
Public property, you can't do that. That's not trespassing.
He arrested her for being on the park. He arrested her for being on the park. He arrested her.
Right now.
Her kids are on the park still.
She broke no laws. No laws. Hey, you guys, I have her husband on the phone. He's a police officer. Just try to calm down for a minute.
Her husband is.
It doesn't say anything about the right to the park in the Constitution.
Freedom to assemble.
What amendment is that in the Constitution?
The First Amendment.
The right to peacefully
Did you
assemble.
know that?
What are you assembling for?
Companionship. To be in our neighborhood.
We pay for this park.
You are arresting her.
We pay for
And you're paying for what? Like you're arresting her for us paying, like for you to be a cop? Like let's be
All of
real.
us are taxpayers. We pay for the park.
We are. He said to bring back the weapons. He said to bring back the weapons.
Planners Park, Meridian, right behind the village.
Oh, bring back the weapons.
Noah.
We need Captain America.
Why we are being told to be a city park. And they're saying it is based off the order.
The Constitution has been suspended.
No, it's the Second Amendment. We need to follow the Second Amendment. Not that.
I'm not waiting.
He's not waiting. Her kids are in the park right now. Her husband is on his way. Officer, what is his name? Fiscus?
His name is Price. His name is, I think, Fiscus.
Officer Fiscus said he is not waiting for her husband, the father of her children that are in the park right now. He's going to take her away as soon as the transport gets here.
This is America.
This is going on right now, Idaho. What do you think of it?
Is America. You have the right to watch as much Netflix as you possibly can in one night. The Constitution. You have the right to Uber Eats. You made an oath. Both of you made an oath.
Yes.
Are you an oath keeper?
This is America.
Are you an oath keeper? Are you an oath keeper?
The boogeyman will come in.
Did you swear on the Constitution? Did you take an oath? Did you take an oath? Did you take an oath?
She has handcuffs on right now. She is a mother who was standing in a playground, and they put handcuffs on her. Officer Fiscus put handcuffs on her. He does not care that she has kids in the park right now. He does not care. He is going to take her as soon as transport gets her here, according to Officer Fiscus.
I'm going to go to jail for trespassing.
For trespassing? What about all of us? Are you going to arrest every single one of us?
Why is she the only one?
What's that? Why would you?
Everybody
Why
get in
in right
line.
mind?
Everybody get in line and put your hands behind your back. You're
The
all in trouble.
Constitution has been suspended!
Right here.
In Meridian, Idaho!
No, he was a nice one.
How-
saying, we're here for you. We're supporting
How
you.
far is her husband? Where is he?
He's not answering.
I said we could stay. Now these two.
She is a mother and her kids are in the park right now and he's taking her. He will not wait for her husband to even get here. He could care less. He has not checked on her kids.
It's pretty small in my arms. We have it back, but yes, kind of.
I'm not trying to make you
I have the whole thing on video. She did nothing.
Really love law enforcement.
So tell me what happened.
Tell you what happened. I just have my rights read to me. I'm not going to tell you anything.
I'm sorry, I wasn't a
I
part
just
of
was
that.
Mirandized. Are you joking me? Of course, I'm not going to self-incriminate at this point.
I wasn't a part of where you were at.
Okay, well, you're asking me like I'm supposed to we're going to all just shake hands and make nice now.
I don't know what happened.
Okay, you should talk to your buddy. I'm not trying to be rude, but we just
She needs to get back to
He
her
is out.
kids.
He was out of line. He was out of line.
We're all witness that he was way out of line.
Officer Price was a gentleman and he was working with us.
just arrested them all. You wear the badge. You're Meridian Police. You guys just arrested me.
One officer doesn't represent the entire unit.
Then do something different.
Yeah, then you show us.
Then take the cuffs off her.
He read water. I have water.
If someone has water,
Can I have water? Anybody have a drink of water?
Yeah,
My mouth is
I've got water bottles.
I'll get some.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone on their way?
Just letting you know. Just we're on that Lieutenant.
Anybody on their way in Meridian?
So I'm not arrested.
Can you
for being detained.
uncuff her?
Yes, take the cuffs off her for goodness sake.
She's not She's not a criminal. She's not dangerous.
Take the handcuffs off her.
Is that why you have her in handcuffs?
Sarah Brady
Well, clearly, and there's like
has
what?
been
I mean,
detained
40 people around.
for simply questioning the order. There
Well,
are
it's a little demeaning. Right?
Take the
dozens
handcuffs
families
off of
here,
her.
their children who've been playing on the playground, just sitting down,
I'm just letting you know.
gathering, enjoying the sunshine, enjoying fresh air.
Okay, so I'm not going to get booked at this point or get patted down. Well, I appreciate that you don't want to. And I'd rather not have a cavity search either.
That's why we're talking.
Do we have to stand on the side? Is there a possibility we can
Could you uncuff her so she could take a drink of water?
That means you don't know it.
This is how she has to drink water, because she has handcuffs on.
This is humiliating. Wow.
I don't want her walking around. Thank you. Anybody available?
Okay, so what is
Come down here, please.
If you're just hopping on, Sarah has just been arrested for standing near a playground, apparently, by Officer Fiscus. He handcuffed her while her children were somewhere in the park. He did not check on her children. She said her husband's actually a police officer. He would not wait for her husband to show up to even check on her kids. They're taking her right now. They do not care where her kids are.
I think she reported us.
Who did?
Mom, what about our kids?
I don't.
Their dad came. He's a police officer. They know he's a gentleman. Yes. He walked off.
You guys are escalating this. You're escalating this. No, you're escalating.
No one. No one yelled.
By not upholding the Constitution.
Nobody yelled until you put handcuffs on her.
Are you an oath keeper?
Nobody yelled until
Did
you put
swear on the
handcuffs on
Constitution?
her. Okay.
You're escalating the situation. You were escalating the situation.
Officer Price, I talked to you over there. I wasn't yelling at you. No one yelled until she was put into handcuffs.
Well, I'm thirsty.
Well, now we're all very upset because our friend is in handcuffs. So
I didn't grow up in Germany. I'm sorry. I live in America. Okay? Because you're the Stasi now. You're a police state. We grew up in a free country. This is a free country.
Germany was only rotten for a few years.
Really? East Germany?
How long is Idaho
The Stasi? The SS?
The SS isn't around anymore. Germany's a free country.
Okay, what about America? Are we free? Are we free?
Take that up with the Supreme Court of the United States and the Supreme Court of the
It'll be too late for you, buddy. Wrong side of history, man. Too late
yeah.
for you. This is the first time I've ever gone.
Sarah's in the car right now, handcuffed. Her kids are somewhere on the playground. They don't care. They handcuffed her and are arresting her for standing near a playground at Kleiner Park. This is happening right now.
Hey, you guys shouldn't ask him questions. He doesn't even know his oath that he swore to. And now he's getting his feelings about. Hey, you're not feelings police. You're not feelings police. Uphold the law. Okay? Don't get embarrassed. Getting your feelings involved right now. You shouldn't get embarrassed.
You're here to protect us, and you're not even doing that. You're literally harassing and ridiculing us. Like, what are you here for? We're paying for your job with our taxpayer money for you to do this to us? This is not a check on her? I don't want her walking around. No, yeah, the baby's in the...
You're wanting to be mad at the government, and I realize that I'm your point person to be mad at the government. I'm not holding you accountable for your actions. This is not the place to argue this. The place to argue this is in a court of law.
I just wanted to hang out at the park. That's all I wanted to do. It was just some kids playing at the park, and now a mom got arrested. Her husband is a police officer. I just got word that her husband has shown up and got their 2 kids. He is a police officer. I am sure he is having words with the other officer, Officer Fiscus, who arrested Sarah. I'm sure they are having words right now. She is still in the truck with handcuffs on. He's talking to her.
Everybody back on the sidewalk. You guys want to show
This is what happens. You come to the park to let your kids play. We were having a great time. The kids were out here getting vitamin D, peaceful, so fun. And then the cops showed up because likely one of those passerbys, maybe the woman that I videoed and posted here, I don't know that for sure, so let's not attack her, but one of these people that videoed us called, and then the cops showed up and arrested a mom for, there is no other reason. You guys saw this whole video, I videoed it. She was standing near a playground and they arrested her while her kids were playing at the park. That was Officer Fiscus that arrested her.
Oh, who was that?
Officer Fiscus put the actual handcuffs on her.
The other one is Officer
I said his badge number in the video when he said it to me, and I can't remember now what it was, but Officer Fiscus, Officer Price was with him. I don't think Officer Price wanted her to be arrested, but it seemed like Officer Fiscus really flew off the handle there, and so... What's going on?
What happened?
The officer pushed my daughter carrying her 2-year-old baby.
No. Which one? The Officer Fiscus pushed? Officer Fiscus that handcuffed her. Officer Fiscus assaulted someone?
He did, and it's on video.
Your daughter? He pushed her daughter? Are you kidding me? It's on video, right? Thank goodness.
He should get arrested.
Holding a 2-month-old.
And she was holding a 2-month-old.
He should get arrested.
He should be arrested. He should be behind bars right now. Disgusting. Officer Fiscus, you disgust me. Do you want to see the officer who arrested her and pushed a little girl holding a 2-month-old? Well, there he is. There he is, folks. Officer Fiscus. What is your badge number, sir? 3094. Officer Fiscus, badge number 3094. Handcuffed a mom, put her in the car, pushed a little girl holding a 2-month-old, and that is on camera. Someone did get that on camera. We will get that footage up for you, don't you worry.
Ready for Tucker. You're going on Tucker Carlson.
Pushed a little girl after he arrested a mother. Badge number 3094, Officer Fiscus. This is Meridian, folks. This is your law enforcement.
Hey, Tucker's a good guy. He's going to be fired up about this,
Yeah.
though.
So, may I just say, all of the officers here have been very polite, very nice. This gentleman, this officer has been so nice. I don't think.
Tavita, we grew up next to each other.
Really?
We actually were neighbors.
He's been
so,
he's been such a gentleman. He has been such a gentleman. This is not all of law enforcement, okay?
Thank you, sir.
But all you need is one person like who arrests the mom and pushes a little girl holding a 2-month-old. All you need is one, folks. No one was stopping him. So what is going to happen now to Sarah sitting in the police car?
So do our kids just lose everything? The libraries, their schools, the parks? Just by foot.
Hey, miss, can you just keep, this is on our video. Are you on Boise Peaceful Friends? Can you just keep videoing it?
There's
for me?
a meeting in Emmett tonight at 7
But
p.m.
you're just a citizen of Idaho.
Right now I'm just a citizen.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
you're
not
in the
more
color.
important for you. I exist to serve you.
So when does your shift end today?
So why does he feel that he has authority?
I can't speak for you. Can't speak for you.
Thank you.
What time does your shift end today?
How many times 30 minutes.
Okay, so we
at
are.
that point we can interview.
At that point, you are another citizen. So here's the cool thing: when we did our peaceful protest this last week at the Capitol,
How did that go? I drove
it
by.
was
Looked like there were
amazing. Oh, like 1,300 people.
1,300?
Yeah, approximately that many. So, because I've done a lot of different protests and rallies, peaceable ones, and that's by far the biggest one I've ever been to.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So the thing is that we, there were some of our local representatives there, even though there are some that aren't taking the time to uphold the Constitution and speak openly. We do have some representatives that are willing to do that, even though it kind of puts them on the spot. And so I encourage you, if this is something that you also maybe slightly disagree with, that when you get off your shift tonight, you can come join the rest of the people heading to Emmett to sign the letter of grievance to the governor to remove the orders and help deliver it to the governor. We will all be going to deliver it to the governor. So, what's the address on that? Do you remember?
800 East Locust.
And she's gone. So 800 East Locust in Emmett. 7 p.m. is when we're meeting to start signing, and then we'll be serving him.
So it's a grievance that you serve then on the governor?
Yes.
And when does the serving happen?
So everyone is meeting at 7 to sign.
Right.
And then immediately after that, everyone will go over together and go serve him.
Oh, okay, so it'll happen tonight?
It will happen tonight.
Okay.
Yep.
And where will he be at?
That's a good question.
Okay.
If he's not home, then why is he not home? At some point he has to come home, right? Because we're not supposed to be out and about. So if he has his needs he needs to take care of at some point, he should probably be back home. So I'm assuming assuming some people will probably stick around until he shows up so that he can be served. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How many signatures are you expecting?
That I do not know, because I've been to many rallies. I had no idea how many were going to show up to that rally last Friday.
Yeah.
I thought maybe 200 to 500, and there were well over 1,000. So I really don't know how many are going to show up tonight. I really don't.
Sure.
So.
Why in Emmett?
Because that's where he lives. We're serving it to him at his residence.
I had no idea.
Yeah, he lives in Emmett. Yeah. So.
More police?
Yeah. But anyways, thank you. I don't know whose phone this was or how long they wanted me to record.
What's that?
Somebody's phone I'm holding to record right now.
Somebody else's phone.
She's like, hey miss, could you just keep
I just hope there's enough people, whether law enforcement representatives, those that have some kind of authority,
Sure.
also stand up and say at some point, this isn't constitutional. You know, at some point we have to stand up, because if we don't, we will keep losing rights, and it will become, I mean, why put a fence up around, did you know this? They put a fence up around the skate park in Boise.
Oh,
They
really?
actually erected a fence. I'm like, if there's only
Which one?
the one under the overpass, like
okay.
getting onto the freeway.
Downtown one?
Yes, and I don't understand that, because if it's like a 2-week order, like that's left before we're supposed to be opening things back up, how much in resources went towards that to put that up? That is supposedly supposed to be done in 2 weeks. My question is, one, that was a lot of resources. Why did they feel the need to put so much resources towards such a thing? And if it was something so temporary, like, is it really temporary, or is this something that they're going to try to continue and enforce long term? You know, because they said originally this was supposed to be to slow the curve. We've already slowed the curve. So why are we still doing this? You know, the numbers just aren't adding up. And I know that you aren't necessarily trying to put all these orders and laws in place, right? But somebody is. It's coming from somewhere. And I just feel like we're kind of heading the wrong direction in that. And we're losing our rights and our freedoms left and right. So
That's scary, isn't it?
it is. It's very scary. And that's why I am happy to continue to peaceably assemble with people who are willing to stand up for our rights. I believe it's so important.
Yeah. Well, I
So-
appreciate you guys being so passionate about what you believe in and coming out here and being so peaceably. You guys have been super nice to me, and I really appreciate that.
Can
Well,
I ask, have they already taken Sarah away?
They did.
Okay.
Yep.
I think
They did.
Someone took my car and they went to the other parking lot, so I'm not sure.
Oh.
Can you tell me what she was being charged with?
I wasn't a part of the charging. I have no idea what the accusation was.
Okay.
She shouldn't be the one being charged.
So who do I ask?
What's your relation to her?
I'm a friend.
Oh,
Family.
Okay, gotcha. So let's go chat with. Well, take that right here.
Okay.
Mom, do you know?
No, it's a good question. What are they charging her with?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Why?
That's what he just asked, and the guy's like, I really don't know.
So
I wasn't
it's
the
okay
one
for these
doing
guys
it.
to
I
do
don't know what
that,
they were charging.
But it's not okay for them to do that?
Yeah, they can play basketball.
She got arrested because she was standing
In the playground
on a
thing.
playground.
Because she said she wasn't going to leave the playground.
And there's millions of people, dude. You know? Summer no go, no puppy.
Like,
Yeah.
Well,
No. Yeah, no, it's absolutely.
They did. They had one officer stand there while they brought in the city people and put all the tape back up. Whose phone was this? I'm not sure. Whose phone was this that I was holding?
Now he's patrolling. Now he's patrolling.
I'm not sure.
Whose phone it is?
Someone handed it to me and said, "Can you hold this and do a live feed?" I don't know.
So the officer said that we don't have any right to be here, and I said, "Well, we have the First Amendment right to
Peaceably gather."
Peaceably gather, and he said, "Well, that's if you're protesting," and I said, "That's what we're doing. We're protesting."
Either way, it has nothing to do with protesting or not. It just says we have the right to peaceably assemble.
So
they
retaped
it. That is awesome.
Right to be here because we're not protesting.
Huh.
Mom, what do you
think? We are protesting. That's why we're all here.
Oh, they
Either
took our
way.
sign and unwrapped it. And
Yeah, I need to figure out whose phone this is so I can hand it back.
Mom.
Hold on, Taylor.
Can I go on the playground?
I wouldn't do that right now. Cher's phone. Okay. Thank you, whoever put that. Cher? Where is Cher? Okay, the phone. I wasn't sure. And the officer took off. And I'm like, whose phone is this? And someone's commenting, it's Cher. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah. Cher's phone. Yeah, I was feeding my baby. Hi there. Yeah. Okay, guys, so what?
Tomorrow about dodgeball, right?
Yeah, everyone meet tomorrow for the dodgeball.
Protest. We need to bring our signs because it's a protest.
If it's a protest, we have the right to assemble. So we have to make it known that we are protesting, and then we can assemble. So just so you know, that's how that's our loophole apparently, because being at the park is somehow illegal now. So I don't know what's happening to Sarah. Do we know?
I didn't see her over there. Did they drive her off? I think they might have.
They drove her off.
So they're probably booking her. Is her husband going to meet her?
Oh, I'm sure. He's a police officer himself. That's a protest.
No, we should not let him leave.
Okay, you guys, you just saw this whole video. What are you going to do, Idaho? A mom was arrested for standing near a playground. And now here's Officer Fiscus. He's guarding the playground. Oh, they're putting the caution tape back up because it's very dangerous to be out in vitamin D on playground equipment. And here's Officer Fiscus, who arrested a mom, pushed a little girl holding a 2-month-old baby.
Then take us to FEMA camps for self-quarantine. You were just
There he is, folks. Meridian's best. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? There he is, in all of his glory. He had a choice. Law enforcement is left to enforce the law. They have a choice. I'll tell you what, I called Little's office. I called Governor Little at the end of last week on Friday. I said, if we were to go to a playground, not that I was even planning to, but out of curiosity, if we were to go to a playground, take down the caution tape, what are the ramifications for that? His secretary told me, and I needed to video, I should have recorded that conversation. They would, at worst, give you a citation. At worst, give you a citation.
Give us back our parks! 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 Give us back our parks!
Is someone
Give
watching him?
us back our parks!
That's why I came back.
Give us back our parks! Right, I have some in the car. Do you want me to hold your dog?
Let me check my bag. They can't stop us from doing yours.
This is a protest, so apparently we're legally allowed to protest. So now we're chanting so we can be official protest. I'm not going to bring Bear because he doesn't like loud noises. Poor Bear. You don't take my phone.
Mom, should I write that with a chalk?
Yeah, there you guys. There you go. You guys write it out on there. Yeah, give it to all the kids.
Do you want to bust through the tape? If we all do it, then they can't do anything.
Because it's a protest?
Yes, because it's a protest.
I don't know that I'm not gonna tell you not to do it or that you can't do it, but because I'm holding my baby, I don't know that I'm gonna participate in that.
Yeah.
That's just personal right now, but
we can all at least stand really close.
I say we push forward at least.
Yeah.
To the very edge of the park.
They're on caution tape. The kids are writing out "Give us back our parks" on the sidewalk. Where did Officer Fiscus go?
Whoever he is, he needs to get arrested.
He's hiding now.
He needs to be sued and he needs to get arrested.
Someone got the video of a little girl with the who had kids at the park. He then pushed a little girl who was holding a 2-month-old baby, and we have it on video.
Okay.
We have it on video. He needs to be arrested. He needs to go to jail. Who agrees with me? He arrested a mom for standing near a playground. She didn't even say she wouldn't leave. And then didn't check on her kids, nothing. Her kids were on the playground. We told him, you guys saw me, I made him aware her kids were out here. He could care less, didn't wait for her husband to get here, who is a police officer. Then he pushed a little girl holding a 2-month-old baby. I did not get that on this video, but I will find out who posted that. I actually will find that out now. Who posted the video of him pushing the little girl? Do we know? Where's that video? I know they have it on video. Someone got it on video. She told me. Okay, let me ask her. Do we know who got the video of him pushing? It was your daughter, right?
She has it on video herself, but it's just his arm. Mom, all the kids are going back on the park. Mom, yeah, Mom. My baby.
Yeah.
All the kids are going.
So he pushed you.
He pushed me when I'm holding my newborn.
He pushed this woman right here. He pushed her while she was holding her 2-month-old baby. Did you post it somewhere?
I don't have service on my phone, but I have it recorded.
She has it recorded. We'll get it up for you. Is there a way I can get it from you?
Yeah. I can send it to you.
Okay. Are you pressing charges?
Can I get in trouble for pressing charges?
Can you get in trouble for pressing charges? No. Can she get in trouble for pressing charges? She was pushed by a police officer holding her 2-month-old baby. Can she get in trouble for pressing charges? No, you can't. And there is an attorney on our group page who is giving service to you for free. So I will give you... What's that?
He's looking into it already.
He's looking into it already for you. Do we know his name, people? What was his name?
Dinger?
No. I know who...
The lawyer?
The one who pushed me was Price.
Okay, it was Officer Price who pushed her. Officer Price. Now we've got 2 men that need to go to jail. Super.
All the kids are back in the park already.
Can we go in the parks?
Oh my gosh, the kids are back on the playground.
Can we go back?
Oh my goodness.
Mom, can we go?
Oh, they're back on the playground.
Mom,
They just kind of went.
can I go? Yes, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm going.
You're free. You're free to do that. It's not their right. They don't get to tell.
Free country.
If they're being consistent, then go arrest the people all 6 feet apart.
You got somebody's water bottle. Come here, are you thirsty? Come here. Oh, come here, I'll give you a drink. You want a drink? You guys, I'm keeping this video going for right now because there are kids on the playground again and they ripped off the caution tape and I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not really sure how that happened. There's a lot of kids here. They don't all belong to parents that are here. It looks like there's some neighborhood kids that came in from maybe, I don't know, maybe nearby apartments over there, and I really don't know who pulled down caution tape at this point. But someone did and the kids just all started. It looks like there's some teenagers over there. I definitely don't think those kids are part of this group here. So I don't know what's going to happen. We didn't hear much about Sarah. They took her away. I think they were booking her. I know her husband knows those officers, and he is, I'm sure he was going to drop their kids, get their kids safe, and then go take care of that. I'm sure he's on his way to Sarah at this point. Yes, Corey, we need to, we need to get this to the news stations. Yes, we do. Who's calling the news stations? Anyone? I'm still running this live video because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to, I am afraid to put my camera down at this point. This is going to be a very long live video. I'm going to share this to my personal account as well. As soon as this video is over, I will share it on my personal account. Yes, thank you, Corey. Please call the news stations. Get them down here because we have a whole lot of witnesses here right now that could give them interviews for exactly what went down here. Kids are just back to playing. It's kind of like you wouldn't even know anything besides the yellow caution tape. You wouldn't even know anything was going on right now. It's like a day at the park, but it's not a day at the park. A mom was just arrested. A woman was assaulted holding a 2-month-old baby, and that was Officer Fiscus that arrested a mother. She was doing nothing wrong. She was standing near a playground. You guys saw the video. She did not even say that she was refusing to leave, and he arrested her. Then Officer Price was the one, I originally thought it was guilty on both accounts, but Fiscus did the arresting. Officer Price was the one who pushed into that mom who was holding the 2-month-old baby. So two different officers, in my opinion, need to be arrested at this point and in jail. What do you think? Yeah, you're right. The news probably will twist it and do whatever. But you know what? You guys all saw this video, and when I share this to my personal account, you guys blast it everywhere because there will be no denying the live footage. And if we all repost the video, I think they're going to have a hard time taking it down off everybody's account. So there's still police over there. I'm not sure which ones there are over there, and they're just talking. They're way over there. If you can see, one police vehicle left there. I think there's one in the parking lot over here, possibly. I'm not sure if there's one more vehicle, but I know there's one parked out front. Looks like one or two, and they're just talking. They're watching the kids right now that are playing on the playground, maybe deciding what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do. Come on.
Mom, we dropped the guy.
Okay, what?
We dropped the guy with all the caution.
I don't know what. I think I might have to end this soon, you guys.
Mom, can you see it over there? You have to come this way.
I'm not sure. If anything starts happening again, I will try to video again. At this point, I'm going to end this, and I am going to share it on my personal account. Everyone, please share it on your account. Share it any group that you can. Mom was arrested while her kids were at the park. She did nothing wrong. She did not refuse anything, nothing. And then a woman, a young woman holding a 2-month-old baby was then shoved, bumped into. She did record it, and she was holding the phone while he bumped into her holding her baby. And I am going to try to obtain the video from her to show you guys that too. But I'm going to stop recording for now and post this.
Kids are getting